All right, people, your boy man Mike coming at you guys with an Atlanta Falcons Q&A. I really don't have much to talk about, but I'm just gonna use this time for Atlanta Falcons fans to just ask anything and get stuff off your chest. Um, Look, man, I think there's an issue. I'll just start with this. I think there's a issue, if you will, with just Atlanta Falcons fans. All right, what's up, Echo Beast? It's good, man. Appreciate you for tuning in to the live, the short live that I'm having right now. This is actually about just the state of the Atlanta Falcons, man. The Atlanta Falcons fan base, and like I said, I just want to clear the air with just everything concerning the fan base. I know the Atlanta Falcons. What's up, Ro Stacks and Trucker B? What's good, man? Appreciate that, man. Trucker B, I appreciate it for subscribing, man. I really appreciate that. Continue to, tune in to your boy, man. It's going to be an interesting season. Ultra Sean, thank you for the super chat. I truly appreciate that. All right, truly appreciate that. But it's going to be an interesting season for the Falcons, man. Um, I think a lot of us are on edge. I am one of those guys. I'm on edge just to see what the Atlanta Falcons defense is going to look like. I think a lot of Falcons fans are just tired of not having a respectable defense. We've always had a great offense. We've always had a good freaking offense. But what about the defense? What about the defense? We haven't had consistent pressure in a while. We haven't had um, we haven't had a cookie by nature. What's good? My boy Devontae, what's good, man? I don't think the Falcons defense is getting enough. I don't want to say blame, but I think the Falcons defense doesn't get enough credit as far as you know them being a talented defense. You look at the secondary. You got Kendall Sheffield, Jordan Miller, who's coming out making plays. True Fun is going to be True Fun. Isaiah Oliver look like he's going to be a star, if you ask me. Um, Need I say more about Keanu Neal, Ricardo Allen? Yeah, the defense is set up nicely. Even the linebackers, Foye Olakun, Duke Riley. I know a lot of people are not really up on Duke Riley, but I think Duke Riley is going to showcase what he can do with Dan Quinn calling the plays this year. Deion Jones is going to be Deion Jones. Um, you have John Kaminsky. John Kaminsky looked real good during the preseason, the first preseason game. Vic Beasley, he's making a lot of plays in his new quote unquote role at training camp. I mean, he's blown up offensive linemen. I've seen him make a couple plays on Jake Matthews. So Vic Beasley looking good. Tack is just tack. Grady is Grady. But I think one battle that we have to look at is John Kaminsky and Jack Crawford. I would not be surprised if John Kaminsky come and takes some snaps away from Jack Crawford. John Kaminsky is just a beast, man. This guy is on special teams. He's making plays on the defensive line. He's in coverage. I saw this dude 10 yards down the field, and he's a 270, 280-pound defensive lineman, and he's running downfield like a tight end. So Jack Crawford better beware, because John Kaminsky might come and take that spot. Um, the defense don't get enough credit, man. I don't think the defense get enough credit, especially with Dan Quinn calling plays. Dan Quinn is finally taking over. He should have took over. He should have never had an inexperienced defensive coordinator calling plays to begin with. I thought Marco Manuel was okay, but That defense just plays better under Dan Quinn. Everywhere Dan Quinn is gone, even from Florida, he's always had a top ranked defense. He's never had a defense that was ranked under 15. He's never had a defense ranked under 15 until he came to Atlanta. He had to pretty much start over from scratch. So this is um, his first time really calling the defense. This is going to be his first time actually calling the defense all year long. 2016 was the first time Dan Quinn um, called plays for the Atlanta Falcons, and that's only because he fired Richard Smith. So this is the first time, since 2015, 2019, 4 years. This is fifth year, going to his fifth year soon. Um, this is the first time Dan Quinn is going to call the defense his plays, his way. So I think this Falcons defense is going to surprise a lot of people, man. They got a lot of defensive linemen. I think another player on the defensive side of the ball that we've yet to see is Tyler Davidson and your boy Rashid Hayton. Those guys haven't played yet. So hopefully we get to see Rashid Hayton soon. That's my boy. Rashid Hayton, my dude, man. I think he's going to make some plays this year. Tyler Davidson. It's going to have that rotation. Finally have some big dudes up there who can, help Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett get one-on-one opportunities so they can get to the quarterback. Tack McKinley, help them get one-on-one opportunities so they can get to the quarterback. Tack, Vic, they pretty much ended the season with the same amount of pressure for the most part. So those guys are going to be consistent. I think what we have to focus on is what is Devondre Campbell, what his role will be. I don't know. Who's going to be that third and fourth rushing defensive end, and that's the biggest question for me. Um, Adrian Claiborne, can't forget about Claiborne coming back. He's going to get some. He's definitely going to get some snaps. But the Falcons, this is probably the deepest defensive line they've had since Dan Quinn has been with the Falcons, head coach for the Falcons. But yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what this team can do on the defensive side of the ball. I don't. No, I'm not gonna worry about. Oh yeah. I forgot about. How can I forget about Alan Bailey? The dude, man, Alan Bailey. Jesus, man, that dude was manhandling Chris Lindstrom. Now, Chris Lindstrom is a strong dude, but I don't think he was ready for that type of strength, man. Alan Bailey, that dude is a beast. That dude is something special. But outside of that, the Falcons defense, man, I think they're in good hands. I'm not worried about Dan Quinn calling plays. He's one of the best. He's one of the best defensive minds in the game. This is one of the reasons why Arthur Blank hired him. But he has to put it together. I think he's finally going to put it together, but this is his year to finally put everything, his plan in place. And I think, like I said before, I've reported this about a year and a half ago that the Falcons are going to use more 34. And everybody thought I was crazy. Everybody thought, there's no way the Falcons are going to use a lot of 34. And that's exactly what we saw at training camp. That's exactly what we saw during the preseason. And yeah, I'm bragging like a mug because that's what I do. All right, I do my research and I know the Falcons. Hell, I know a lot of the NFC South. Pretty much every Tennessee in the NFC South. So when I say something, y'all better listen because most of the time it comes to pass. All right, so be looking to see a lot of Vic Beasley and Tack McKinley. Those guys use the stand up. They're going to be standing up, rushing the pass and whatnot. And look, man, I'm not worried about those guys as a pass rusher, right? Those guys are going to do what they do and do best, and that's get after the quarterback, and they're going to have every opportunity to go after the quarterback. But man, my boy Devontae is in that Kojak Manituck. Man, what's good? Trucker B, they need to wrap up tackling needs to improve, Trucker B. Tackling definitely needs to improve. I think when you have your guy, your tone setter, as a tackler, as a hitter, as an intimidator. That guy is not on the squad. And Keanu O'Neal, it kind of the guys don't have as much confidence. And it may sound crazy and it may sound even wimpy, but when you don't have your tone setter at strong safety, he leads the team in tackles for 2-3 years in a row. Ever since Keanu O'Neal has been here, he's been the Falcons' leading tackler. So when you don't have your best tackler on the field, yeah, they're not going to be as good as tackling because Keanu O'Neal is the tone setter. So without Keanu O'Neal as the tone setter, as the best tackler on the field, tackling is definitely going to suffer. But like I said, man, I'm not worried about the tackling as much because I think with Dion, Ricardo Allen is another player. Man, I can't say this about Ricardo Allen, man. I really did not expect the Falcons defense to be so bad at communication. Devontae, you're absolutely right about that. Communication with the Atlanta Falcons were absolutely lacking. Devondre Campbell was not worried. He was not ready for that position. Deion Jones, who would have been the second in command as far as communicating and calling plays for the team, he was out. So the Falcons defense they were pretty much out three of their top communicators. All right, there's a chain of command. It's Rico Allen, it's Deion Jones, and Keanu O'Neal. I think those guys probably 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B. But Ricardo Allen is the guy that gets everyone in place. Okay, he gets everyone in place. Ricardo Allen is that guy. So last year we saw the importance of Ricardo Allen, and based on last year's performance, lack thereof, I don't think the Falcons can afford right now, as it pertains to right now, to release Ricardo Allen, whether it's this year or next year. I think if the Falcons can get DeMonte Casey up to speed as far as the play calling, Keanu O'Neal, if he can take over as the play caller in the secondary, we're going to see Ricardo Allen here for the next 2 years. And that's my bold predictions. I don't think Ricardo Allen is going anywhere because this dude is absolutely brilliant. If you guys have seen the video with him, this guy is saying he wants to be an offensive coordinator. All right, this guy wants to be an offensive coordinator. That guy's hella smart. So I'm just gonna be honest. I was absolutely wrong. About Ricardo Allen. Ricardo Allen is a vital piece of his defense. We need communicators. We need guys to understand their position and what everyone else is their job is on the defense. We missed that with Ricardo Allen. Yes, we can tackle better. Yes, we can get after the quarterback. But if guys don't know what their job is, then what good is the talent? What good is that 4-4 speed? What good is that shuttle time? What good is that, the bench press? None of that matters if you don't know where you should be. Ricardo Allen is that guy for the Atlanta Falcons. So when you look at the Falcons and what Ricardo Allen means to this defense, your boy Mad Mike was completely wrong, okay? Ricardo Allen is a major part of this Atlanta Falcons defense, okay? He's a major part of this team. We cannot underestimate what Ricardo Allen means to this defense. He's a second coach on the field. Dan Quinn is going to call the plays. And with that, this is another thing that I don't think myself, and then this just came to mind right off the rip, just talking about Ricardo Allen, is that we're going to have two coaches who know what they're doing, who knows what everyone's job is. We're going to have two coaches. And yes, Ricardo Allen, I'm saying Ricardo Allen is a coach on the field. We're going to have Ricardo Allen calling plays, putting everyone in place, but we're going to have Dan Quinn calling plays and putting everybody in place. That is, like that right there, that is what the Atlanta Falcons need. You can get away with things like this when you can get away with younger talent, putting younger guys on the field when you have a guy like Dan Quinn who knows his job. You have Ricardo Allen who knows his job. Those are two coaches. That's essentially two coaches on the field. The Falcons, not many teams can say that they have two excellent. You have an excellent defensive coordinator and you have an excellent player slash coach on the field like a Ricardo Allen. Not many defenses can say that. I don't know many defenses in the NFL can say that. So the Falcons have something special with Ricardo Allen, man. Curtis Foss signing Sims, Ben Kurt. What's your take on Ben Kurt's situation? Ben Kurt. I know a lot of people was probably angry with me when I said that we need to, halt and slow down on the Ben Kurt hype and whatnot. This is one of the reasons why. I said this in the video. All right, he has to be consistent. Ben Kurt, any quarterback, has to be consistent. I don't care what he did in one game because this is the same exact thing Ben Kurt did last preseason. Ben Kurt did the same exact thing last season. He played a great first preseason game. Excellent. And he could quite possibly next season be the backup for Matt Ryan. We don't know that. But injuries happen. He was inconsistent last preseason. And yes, he has the potential to be a good quarterback, but this is one of the reasons why I say wait and see. Chill out, let's relax, and see how things unfold. Lieutenant Dan, what's good, man? Lieutenant Dan, man. All right, you guys already know what to do. As soon as I say Lieutenant Dan, you cannot subscribe to Lieutenant Dan's Unintentional Grounding channel right now. Go do that, all right? Hit that subscribe button on Lieutenant Dan channel right now, man. But yeah, man. Like I said before, quarterbacks are quarterbacks. And no, I am not happy with Matt Schaub. But one thing about Matt Schaub, I know what he is. I know what he is. And to be honest, he's another coach on the field. He's another coach on the field, bro. All right? He's a coach on the field. He's a coach on the sideline. He's there to help Matt Ryan see things that he may not see during the game. Because during the game, your head is all over the place. You're trying to figure out what the defense is doing to you. And a guy like Matt Schaub, who may not be able to throw 20, 30 yards down the field, he may not be able to see that. But, all right, if Matt Ryan doesn't see that and Matt Schaub sees that, guess what? There's another coach on the field. There's another person, that'll help Matt Ryan during the game. And right now in his tenure, his career, Ben Kurt, I'm not sure Kurt is there yet. I'm not sure if he can handle the first team of everyone else's defense, especially in the NFC South. I'm not sure if he can handle that. So I know a lot of people was upset when Kurt was he was injured. I know we was happy about Ben Kurt, but I wasn't one of those guys who was just gonna say we need to release Schaub and get rid of him, just based on one game. I'm just not built like that. All right. I'm not sure. I have to see more of him. But one person that I do like, I really like Jermaine Grace. I really like Jermaine Grace. He has the speed, the awareness. He definitely has the what's the word for it? The experience. I think he has the talent. And he could possibly push for that second or third position behind Deion Jones. Most likely he'll probably be the third behind Duke Riley and 4-year-old Olakun. But I think Jermaine Grace can definitely be that guy behind Deion Jones. I like what Jermaine Grace brought to the game. But Stephon Anthony, I want to see more. Yeah, boy, Lieutenant Dan, man, he's a freaking troll, all right? He's a freaking troll. But that's my dude. All right. Brian Hill. Ooh, woo, 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 woo. Look, man, leave the man alone. Dan, leave the man alone. Leave Brian Hill alone. The more running backs that we have, the better for this team. All right, leave him alone, man. Leave your boy alone. Leave Brian Hill alone. All right. We have Devontae Freeman, Ito Smith, maybe Quadri Olison, and Brian Hill. Those are four excellent running backs for the Atlanta Falcons. Look, man, I'm not sure that a lot of tight ends will be on the squad. So we have no idea what the Falcons, Dan Quinn, and Thomas Dimitrov is thinking, man. I don't know. Hopefully those guys can um, hopefully those guys can make an impact, man, because we need that running game. But yes, man, the more talent that we have, the Falcons are definitely going to make some noise. The Falcons are definitely um, they're going to be deep on the offensive side of the ball. But like I said before, we know what the offense can do. We know what the offense can do, but we need this defense to have an identity. We need this defense to have an identity. What is the Atlanta Falcons' identity? Right now, I don't know other than fast and sometimes physical. All right? Hopefully, this year we can be fast and physical, but the last 3 years we have been fast and sometimes physical. So if the Falcons defense want to be top 15, top 10 defense, all right, we're going to have to get that physical part. But right now, the Falcons have not yet said that we have not fully embraced the physical part. So when we get that physical part down, look, the Falcons are going to go to the Super Bowl. The Falcons are going to win championships. But we cannot win championships until we get that physical part on both sides of the ball. Not just the defense, but the offense. But if we want to win multiple championships, the Falcons defense has to get that physical part of that defense, all right? And I see a little some trolls in here. I'm talking about, 28-3, y'all some chokers. Look, man, why don't you choke on these, all right? Choke on these. That's what you do, all right? 28-3, that is so played out, all right? It's so played out, bro. It's like your mama jokes. Nobody say your mama, all right? Knock jokes. It's like a knock joke. Like, bro, come up with some new material, all right? If you are still saying 28-3, 3 years later, all right, you're not creative. All right, it doesn't hurt my feelings. We lost the Super Bowl. All right, this is a new year, and for those Patriots too, Tom Brady with a 28-3 salary cap number. Like, come on, man, that's so lame, bro. That's so 3 years ago. Like, come on, man. It's like Martin Lawrence saying the same joke over and over again. We've heard it before. All right, we're tired of that. Come on, bro. Get new material. If y'all gonna troll, let's do it right, bro. Let's do it right. All right, your boy. I'm gonna end shortly. But your boy, man, I didn't intend for this to go this long. 20 minutes. But right now, I want you guys to go right now. 26 people. 26 people in the live chat. All right. Right now, you guys. I'm ending this right now. Go check out Lieutenant Dan. He has more Atlanta Falcons live content right for you guys, all right? Check him out right now. I appreciate everyone for tuning in to this live. But right now, meet me over at Unintentional Grounding with Lieutenant Dan. Check him out. Your boy, man, Mike is out, man. Peace.